Hi, I'm scshaille, and this is the first mod showcase. And I mean first as in you want to drink, not as in you're the first one. Alright, so basically this mod gives a whole new bar to our user interface, exactly here, which is a first bar, and it decreases and increases along with your drinking. I mean, you get fatigued by on the way when you're mining, when you're just walking around or something, and your first bar drops then, and you have to refill it. Otherwise, if you don't, you may experience some pretty nasty side effects like nausea, of course slowness, and eventually death. I mean, that's only on hard. It works just like hunger. I mean, you can't die of hunger on normal. No, actually you can't die of hunger on easy, but you can on normal and hard, I think. So it's the same applies for first. And of course it doesn't decrease on peaceful. I am on peaceful right now, so as you can see, my first bar does not decrease at all. Alright, so we'll get to drinking in a moment. First thing you'd like to craft is this. You need cobblestones and a bucket for that. And that's how you craft a rain collector. And if you place this outside your home, uncovered with anything, that means no blocks above it, just clear sky. When it rains, it will collect water. It looks like this, the interface inside. And here it shows you how much water there is. And here you can put a bucket or I don't know, a cup. We'll get to crafting cups in a moment. And then you will get a filled one. And this water is pure. You will not get poisoned while drinking it, which is possible when you're drinking contaminated water from the lakes or something like this. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, so then you would probably like to craft some cups. And no, actually, I think you can't put cups inside this one. You can just fill them with water or something like this. No. Those you can fill there, not with water from a lake. Water from a lake can only be put inside a canteen, and we'll get to that in a moment. Alright, so these are wood planks. And this can be any kind of wood planks, not just the simple oak ones. They can be mixed, and basically anything any kind of wood you put here will give you a cup. And that's how it looks like. And as I've said, you can fill it in the rain collector. I'm sorry, it's getting dark, so I got it darker. And if you have some non-pure water, like contaminated water, you might probably want to use a filter on it, and that's how you craft a filter. That's a simple filter like this. I mean, it looks like this. It has a few uses. I'm not sure exactly, about 5 to 10. I don't know. And then there's a charcoal filter, which has more uses than the simple one. And to use them, basically, when your filter runs down, it becomes really dirty, and to freshen it up, you only have to add string to it, and that's how you get a new filter. And if you have a cup of dirty water, like simple water, you might put it in a crafting table along with the filter to get a cup of clean water. And as you can see, it says here that it heals 2.5 droplets, and my first bar is right now at 4.5. So basically, different drinks heal different amounts. Apple juice actually heals the same amount as pure water, but let's get creative for a moment. I think carrot juice heals 3.5, diamond drink 10 droplets at all, so that's a full bar, and cup of water, non-filtered, only heals 1.5, and you might get poisoned. Alright, so the next thing is money. Coins. That's how you craft coins with iron ingot and yellow dye. You get 20 for that, so that's pretty non-expensive. And coins can be traded for different kinds of drinks that are otherwise really hard to obtain in the drink store, and we will get to that in a moment. Alright, if you have a bucket of milk and add to it 3 bottles, you will receive milk bottles, 3 of them, which heal 3 droplets. And then you can mix those bottles of milk with cocoa to receive chocolate milk, which heals 2.5 droplets. Hey, that's actually less than... never mind. Alright, if you want to have a bottle of fresh water, you might of course put a bottle of simple water that's used in alchemy and stuff with a filter and get a bottle of fresh water. And then if you have 3 bottles of fresh water and combine it with a bucket, you will get a filter water bucket. So that's basically a bucket of fresh water, and it heals 5 droplets at the same time, which is actually a bad deal, because otherwise 2 should heal. I mean, those 3 should heal 10.5, but it only heals 5. So no, I wouldn't do that. Alright, the next thing is the drink shop, and you craft it using the quartz thingies, a glass pane that's not a glass block but just a glass pane, and a piston, and you get the drink store. And it looks like this inside. You might switch between different kinds of drinks you may purchase, and of course amounts of them. Oh, mushroom stew doesn't stack, so you can only get 1 at once. Same goes for water bottle, but not for beef stew. And as you can see, they have different prices here. And let's get some coins. You have to put your coins here. And chicken broth, yay. Alright, so let's buy it. We can't buy more unless we take this one from here. And of course, immediately 4. And they stack, of course. So that's how it works. The last machine is the drink brewer, and it's crafted like this: cobblestones and an empty bottle, the drinks brewer, and inside it looks like this. And let's get some coal and glass bottle. And here you can experiment a little bit. I mean, yeah, that's the main recipe here. You have to put the glass bottle and the fuel. It can be coal, can be lava, charcoal, block of coal, whatever works, even with fuels from other mods, like from Industrial Craft 2. You may use all of those different fuels that come with those mods. And here you have to put the item you want to brew as a drink. So basically an apple will always work, and you can see the progress bar here. It's just as fast as furnace, I think, and you get an apple juice. And a funny thing is that if you combine those 2 and a cooked chicken, you will get a chicken broth. That's how you get chicken broth. You have to squeeze out a cooked chicken. So yeah, you can experiment a little bit with that. And of course, finally, let's get to drinking. if you drink your drink, you will receive the empty glass bottle. You might drink just as much as you want to. I mean, when you're fully satisfied with your drinking, yeah, you can't drink it anymore. Alright, so the last thing you can craft is the canteen, and I've taken it away. And let's see this one. So the canteen is crafted out of 3 ladders, and we can take it and fill it somewhere. Let's get difficulty to easy so that our first bar will drop. To fill a canteen, you only have to get to a water source and oh yeah, it's filled. We need an empty canteen, I'm sorry. Of course, that's what you craft, not a canteen, just an empty canteen, and you can fill it like this with water. And of course, this water is poisonous. You may filter your canteen just like you may filter the cups of water. I would really like my first bar to drop a little bit to show you that sometimes it happens that the first bar doesn't drop at all, and then it suddenly starts to, like 5 droplets at a time. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. I mean, I've just drank a second ago, so maybe I'm still fulfilled with that. Alright, I need to eat something. Oh, no. Alright, let's eat something. And now let's sprint around. No, I'm not getting thirsty. I guess it really is because of the fact that I've just drank something a second ago. To be honest, I don't really know, but it happens sometimes. And you can't drink anything then. And I really wanted to drink dirty water to show you that it might be poisonous. But anyway, you may check that yourselves, though I would advise you not to, because the poison is really hurting. And thank you for watching this showcase. I hope everything is clear now, but if you still have any doubts, just ask me in the comment section below or write a private message, and I will try to answer your questions and solve your problems. And yeah, thank you for watching again, and see you in the next one. Bye!